What's up, everybody? This is Dizzle coming right back at you, and I'm here with my good friend Evan.
What's up?
And welcome to Ratchet and Clank Deadlocks. Yeah, it's like as you can see, we're tackling on a new series in the Ratchet. Actually, in my defense, I think this is the best Ratchet and Clank ever. Like, just the best. What do you think about this game, Evan?
It's really fun, actually. I haven't not gotten into the Ratchet and Clank series, but this game is fun. I will tell you that. So.
Yeah, I'll be completely honest. This was the Ratchet and Clank game that actually introduced me to Ratchet and Clank. It truly was. I know that there's more series of Ratchet and Clanks, but most of those are like one players. And this is like, I think the only Ratchet and Clank that's a 2-player co-op or campaign. And now let's see what's going on with Ratchet. 11 hours aboarding the Starfix Phoenix. The starship, my bad.
Yeah.
When we last saw our hero, they were just done saving a planet. Now we're arriving back at the same distant planet.
Mayor of Metropolis. Oh.
Wherever that is.
Right. Just a sec. Greetings, Mayor. No. Well, long time no see. So Metropolis still in one piece, huh?
Greetings, Captain. I see you're taking good care of my old ship.
Well, she needed a lot of tuning up, but that kept her running.
Of course. Anyway, I'm afraid I bring bad news. As you know, Captain Starshield disappeared over a month ago. I've just been informed that he's been killed.
Oh my gosh. No.
Why?
Apparently he was involved with some kind of illegal combat sport, something called Red Zone. We believe it was being run by this man, Gleeman Vox. He operates an underground media empire from within the Shadow Sector.
The Shadow Sector?
It's a lawless region of space on the fringe of the galaxy. Many other heroes have disappeared recently, and we fear that they might have met with the same fate. Ratchet, I just wanted to warn you before...
Too late! We're being boarded by robots!
Robots.
I don't suppose you guys are here to fix the starboard engine, huh?
Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to go ahead and explain that I played like a second game of Ratchet and Clank, and it's called Going Commando, but these are the only 2 Ratchet and Clank games I ever played. And here we get... No, wait, never mind, it's going to a cutscene. I was just about to say, and here we're about to see the most awesomest suit ever. But never mind.
Excellent. Bring him in.
Yes, sir. We caught 2 strays in the process. Should we terminate them?
Give him collars and see if you can get some work out of them first.
Present time. Here we are, hooked up with an awesome suit already.
Hello? Hello in there? Can you hear me?
Maybe.
You've been unconscious for hours. You're probably a little disoriented. How many fingers am I holding up? Whoops. And it looks like we've got a feedback loop in the visual matrix processor. Hold still a second.
What?
How's that? Okay, now to activate your speech function. Me out of this thing, you blard-headed frat monkey! I can barely breathe and my tail feels like it's shoved right up my... There seems to be a problem with the speech circuitry. I'll take a look at it later. Now hold still. Let's just see if I wired that teleportation.
Whoa.
The new armor you're wearing is standard issue for new contestants.
Contestants?
We will explain later. If you do not complete the qualification course in the allotted time, we will all be terminated.
I actually like the new suit. Like I said, in my defense, I think this is the best suit he ever had. But aside from that, as you can see, yeah, here we are with Ratchet and Clank Deadlocks. Right now, we're facing a tutorial.
Above you. All right, Ratchet. Your movement circuit should be in working order now. Try getting to the top of that ledge.
And so yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and explain that Ratchet and Clank Deadlocks. Oh, you're on the. Excuse me, you're on the other side of me. Anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and explain that Ratchet and Clank Deadlocks is a really fun game. I played it before on the PlayStation 2 as a kid with one of my other friends. But I just figured that like since it's for the PlayStation 3 now, or you can buy it on the PlayStation 3, I figured that this was a game that me and Evan had to do. And I don't have the rocket boots yet.
Apparently, I am quite popular in the shadow sector. Good, Ratchet. There should be a teleporter nearby that will take you to the next stage.
And so, anyways, so yeah, so Evan, what are your thoughts on this? Have you ever played this as a kid or
No.
You never played this on the PlayStation?
Well, I don't even have a PlayStation, so.
You never had a PlayStation 2 per
Nope.
se?
I started off with Game Boy, and then I went straight to Xbox 360. And I'm not even joking.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
I just wanted to point out that even though they added in like the game onto the PlayStation 3, I'm kind of disappointed that the PlayStation 3 company didn't fix the little bugs in the game, as you can see right there with his mouth. Like the teeth are going through his mouth, and so that's what kind of made me mad, is that they didn't fix the few bugs that were in the game.
Chances are you'll be dead by tomorrow. But those of you who play the game with skill and
Weird.
strategy will
Yeah,
have
that
a
was
chance
pretty
to
good.
win your freedom.
Yeah, it's like, I can't even focus on what he's saying, though. He's just staring at that.
We'll be watching you.
He looks like a shark dude now. Again, what really disappoints me, and even though they probably fixed this in like the Ratchet and Clank HD collection, but like what really disappoints me is that even though they add this onto the PlayStation Store, they didn't fix any of the bugs. They just kept it like that, and that's what kind of annoyed me, considering the fact that I was really hoping that they would fix the bugs, or at least some of them, let alone, because there's multiple parts in the cutscenes where like. Because there's multiple parts in the cutscene where Ratchet, where their face gets a little off camera, if you know what I mean.
Deadlock collar securely fastened
You know what I mean, Evan?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
collar cannot be broken or removed. Should you stray into any restricted area, the collar will administer an extremely painful shock. Observe.
I hate this job.
Should a contestant become uncooperative or worse, boring, his or her collar can be detonated at any time with the push of a button. Well, there you have it. Nothing to lose your head over. Right? Tap R2.
Again. Yeah, it's like, again. Didn't even bother to fix it. Didn't even freaking bother. I swear. But hey, you still got pistols.
Yeah. Actually, I want to use this. I'll take
The
this.
shotgun?
Yeah, the shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun's really powerful, especially in close range. Gonna get in. And we completed our first mission.
Yay! Wait, why am I...
Well,
This place
technically,
is crazy.
kind of a bot.
I always wondered what it'd be like
Technically.
to be a professional gladiator. I mean, these guys have the life, the fame, the money, the babes.
Try not to forget that we are being held prisoner by a criminal organization. This is no time for fantasizing.
Again, there's like a glitch in every cutscene.
Yeah, I know. I kind of saw it on his eyes.
Yeah, and the fact that it was slowing down, which, by the way, my Wi-Fi is not very slow. In fact, it's probably the best Wi-Fi I could ever ask for. But before we go anywhere, if you go up to the middle of the stand,
115 Gladiator ranking station.
as you can see, you have to do various planets, or some of these, as you can see, are planets, and then like the ones that said exterminator. Those are actually other gladiators that you will have to fight later on. I think my favorite one is probably Rector. Because he's probably my favorite. Which again, we'll get into all the boss fights, but again guys, I just wanted to point out this is a new series for me and Evan. And like, hopefully we can make it better. Sorry if I'm not using the same, like, I guess, how would you say it? The same camera? I guess the safe way to say it.
Recording device?
Yeah, recording device, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, sorry if I'm not using the same recording device. It's just that this is my PlayStation 3. And in order for me to do it, I would have to hook it up all the way up to the very top of my house and have to hook it all that up and all that. And plus, I don't think my dad will allow me to bring up my PlayStation 3 into the office. Or I should say the computer room.
Right. So, what's-his-face figured he'd save a few bolts and make you do it.
All right, fresh meat. Enough chit-chat. You're next up in the Battle Dome after Mobius Man. And from the way he's fighting, it won't be much longer. Now move it.
Ratchet,
Ooh,
I will
that does not
assist
sound
you any
good.
way I can.
Yeah.
Thanks, Clank. These guys obviously don't know who they're messing with.
Again, really love the suit. And speaking of suits, if you are playing solo, you're actually supposed to go over into this direction before going to the Battle Dome. Because when you're playing solo, you have these two bots that will assist you in the missions. But if you're playing co-op, it'll just be you and your partner. Yeah, because again, when you're playing solo, you'll have to go up to this guy. He said that'll give you two bots that will help you during your adventures or arena missions. And yeah, that only happens if you're playing solo. Playing co-op is actually more fun than playing solo. Because like the bots, they do help you, but it's just that they don't really help you all that much. Like they don't really know what you need. And plus you have to press a certain type of button in order to give them a command.
Relax and enjoy our in-flight entertainment, courtesy of the Vox Network.
Oh, they use the same music in the multiplayer one. What in the world? Oh, by the way, did I forget to mention that this was rated T? Or E+, or E10+, I should say. Why? This is why.
It's time for Dread Zone, the galaxy's #1 uncensored, unethical, and completely underground combat sport. Blasting straight at you, live from the Battle Dome. And now, on pay-per-view, watch as Ratchet and Clank take on Ace Hardlight and the Exterminators. They save the galaxy 3 times over, but how long can they survive in the zone?
I like the tall guy in the background. He's my favorite out of all of them. Alright. Ooh, that's gotta hurt for him.
Yeah.
And now we entered into the Battle Dome for our first mission.
Ratchet? Yeah, I never heard of him. Well, he's probably just intermission material, folks, but don't worry. We have Grey Thunder and Hydro Girl coming up later, so stay tuned to Dread Zone. Well, here he is. He's a little guy, isn't he? Well, don't bother getting up for drinks, folks. This guy won't last 2 rounds.
We'll see.
Okay.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, why?
that was pretty creepy.
That's like, why Sony? Why didn't you bother to fix this game? You practically made people not want to play this game. Yeah, it's like you practically made people not want to play this game because you wouldn't fix the darn glitches. Seriously, nobody wants to play a game that has glitches and cutscenes. Nobody. Just ask any of my friends. Even ask Evan. Evan, would you play a game that has glitches and cutscenes?
No.
Exactly. Gosh. Sony, if you're hearing this, I hope you are. Because again, you really need to fix the glitches when you're giving out like old games from like the PlayStation or PlayStation 1. You really need to fix at least some of the glitches, please. I mean, like, we get it. They made it an HD.
Oh my
they
God.
made an HD collection, and like, even though the HD collection fixes some of the glitches, as you saw right there, which they really do. But like, in my defense, I think the originals are better because even though they are a bit glitchy, I mean, I just really don't see why you should just buy it for HD if you could just like play the original without having to pay like twice as more money as you did back then.
Yeah.
Because like for me personally, like they made a Kingdom Hearts HD edition, and my brother was like, "You should get that." I'm like, "No," and he was really shocked because he was all curious of wondering like why I wouldn't get it. And I told him that the reason I wouldn't get it was because like it's just in HD, and plus they fix only a few of the glitches. So what? Like again, like I really appreciate that the company would fix the glitches in the game that were, or the problems that happened in the original games, and like they would give out and they would like put it in HD, and as you can see right here, this is not in HD, and oh crud. Sorry about that. I was about to die right there. So anyways, as I was saying, like the reason like I wouldn't get HD games is because like I get it, like this isn't in HD, but it's the original. Like we should appreciate it, and like those who want to watch it, those who want to play it in HD, alright then. But like but like for me personally, I think the originals are better, even if they're not in HD. And while even though some people would disagree with me right now, I'm just saying, man, like it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Anyways. Alright then, I'm gonna take out the shield, you shoot him, okay?
No.
Hurry!
No,
Go! Fire! This is another thing about Ratchet and Clank Deadlocks. When I tried playing this solo on hero mode, I actually died at least 3 times because of this turret. Why? Because my bots weren't powerful enough with the guns.
Yeah.
Or using the same guns I was using. So that's why it's kind of important to play with co-op, because with somebody you can use the powerfulest guns that you have right now.
The superstar exterminator from his busy social schedule. I just have one question for you. Okay, shoot. Would you like to buy an Ace Hardline video game?
Hang on, let me check my batteries. I'm sorry.
Action figures, movie rights, collectible trading cards. Ace Hardlight is the perfectly manufactured celebrity, straight from the presses of the Gleeman Vox Media Empire. So tell me, why is it that I can't give this stuff away? Well, don't answer that. Let me take a wild guess. It's because my fans can't stand Ace Hardlight! He's a pompous with the charisma of blogging Nazis! So, what do you say, exactly? Sip it, Wonder Boy! The little Billies and Susies of the world are spending $1 trillion a day on worthless swag! And I'm completely gone out of the market! Either you start selling this junk, or I'll find someone who will! Now get out of my sight!
Sheesh, what's his problem? He's only doing the job.
Yeah.
Now, aside from that note, we're back, and I think it's glitching out.
Oh no.
No, please, no.
No.
We can move, but like I can't see the
Yeah,
screen.
I know, I can hear a movement.
Ah, dang it. Alright, hang on guys. We'll be right back. What just happened?
I think we... Oh.
Dang it! Alright, hang on guys. We'll be with you in a sec. I gotta fix this for some reason. Okay, sadly guys, we could not get it to work, so me and Evan agreed just to call it an episode. But before we log off, we just want to point out, what are your guys' idea of me and Evan doing a review? Like, probably, instead of being like Computer Day episodes on Wednesday, which I have not touched in a very, very long time, about like a month or 2, I have not touched a Computer Day episode. But I was thinking that me and Evan could do a type of episode where, what in the world?
What in the world?
Okay, so apparently we got the menu to pop up, and like I said before, people are gonna start judging me, saying, we told you the HD collection was better," and it probably is, but I prefer to stick with the original, even though it has a few bugs. But anyways, guys, so yeah, leave it in the comments of what your ideas of, like, if we should do a game review. Like I said, we're not trying to replace anybody or anything like that. We just thought it would be a good idea. We'll go over the details if you guys agree on this idea. Evan, any thoughts on the episode before I log out?
No.
Okay, then. Alright, guys, so we'll see you guys later, and hopefully I can get my schedule back together, because it's just been random videos here and there, and I haven't been really organized with my videos. So hopefully I'll fix that by the end of this week. This is Dizzle signing out with my good friend Evan.
See ya.
I'll see you guys later. Peace.